Hermione. Jeremy, thank you for giving me your time today to speak about the
Thank you.
Outlander universe. Your characters, Julia and Henry, are brand new characters to the Outlander universe. How did you each approach bringing something fresh to a world with such an established legacy?
Well, I think the key was to um, take elements of Claire, but never do an impression or mimic Katrina's performance, just out of respect for her, but also because we're not carbon copies of our parents. We take bits of them. It's nature and nurture. Um, and yeah, Claire was separated from us when she was 5. So I think she's got bits of us, and I think her inherent core is similar, but she's her own woman, and we're our own women. Yeah, our own characters.
Right on. How about you,
Sure.
Jeremy?
Um, I didn't think of it like that at all, actually. I just sort of read the script, saw this as a new project, and yeah, the character was sort of built from that. And I think it's not helpful to sort of I think you just end up putting pressure on yourself if you sort of think about how sort of beloved some of the characters are. That's lovely, and it's lovely when you get to do the press and you get to sort of meet all the fans and things. But for just filming day to day, we're just doing it, getting each scene and trying to hopefully make it as good as we can. And with a bit of luck, the existing fans accept us.
And Jeremy, a follow-up question. I mean, this series expands on the emotional and historical scope of Outlander. What aspects of your character's journey do you think will surprise or even challenge fans of the original series?
Goodness. Well, I think, I mean, look, these are new characters that we're creating, and which is nice for us. We don't have, they're not particularly in the books, and that gives us a bit more scope. Also means we've got less chance of upsetting people if they had other ideas. So that's nice. But I think what we did, well, I think is in my character and Hermione's, both of these characters have got a resilience, they've got an intelligence, they've got a quick-witted, quick-thinking characteristic to them. And I think we see that in Claire a lot. So I think you can see sort of where bits come from. But I wasn't particularly aware of the Outlander series before learning about this job. So, and I read the scripts and I loved them. I just thought the scripts were a great story, not knowing anything about it beforehand. So I think even if you haven't seen the original, I think this it stands alone, I think. Yeah, I hope so anyway.
I think they will love Julia's interactions with Brian and Ellen and that whole dynamic. I think the fact that she plays a part and they play a part in her and their destiny, I think will be really satisfying for fans to watch.
And a follow-up question, I mean, you're joining a passionate and global fan base. How does it feel stepping into the Outlander world? And what do you hope audiences take away from Julia and Henry's story?
I hope that audiences really enjoyed the depth of their relationship. I think we meet them at a point where they're married and they've learnt each other's flaws, and I hope they really enjoy and buy into the depth of the love and the fact that they see each other as their home. And throughout the series they're trying to get back to each other, and I think you want the audience to want them to be together.